happening, that there's a grouping that wants to mobilize people around a particular tribe. So if you cannot speak that language, then you are deemed a foreign national and you're undocumented.
South Africa is at a crossroad now, my people. You know, beside every country, you will find what we call tribes. Yes, ethnic groups, clans, families, and more of that. Yeah. So it's not just about countries, right? And matter of fact, in Africa, countries were created in 1984. Yes, whether you like it or not, this we see now were created in Berlin in 1984. People sat down in Berlin. Yes, they sat down and say, let's go to Africa and loot them. We need them to become rich. Why am I saying it? Now, the reason why we need to sit down is because we have killed each other so bad because of goods and riches. In the past, yes, the Spanish fighting the British, the Germans fighting the French in a crazy ways. So they came together and say, let's go to Africa and loot them and claim those things for ourselves. So they take the ivory, gold, lithium, cobalt, and all of those stuffs, but without having to kill each other. That's what they were saying. Now, how do they avoid killing each other? They created countries like small bosses. Yes. And when they were doing that, they don't care about whether a family is at the other side, a family member is at the other side. They just there to slide them off. Yes, just slide them off. They don't care about that. And this is how countries were created. Now, what you should know is that at that time, all Africa has tribes and kingdom. Yeah, that's what Africa has, not countries. Now, countries were created and separated and kept together like some enemies. That's what the white did to Africa. That is just by the way. Now, in South Africa, some ministers are speaking out about what is going on in South Africa. The xenophobia attack in South Africa. South Africa is actually a beautiful country. Let's talk about that. No doubt about that. They have many provinces with many provinces. Yes, and each provinces have more than one tribes or one tribes. Yes, that's what they have. Now, this minister we are going to be talking about is from Limpopo, and she has something interesting to say to the people of South Africa. Now, where is she from? They speak Sepedi, Zitunga, and also Chivenda. That's what they speak in where she is from. Now, she is Muvenda. Yes, a lot of people think that South Africans are always Zulus. No, they are not Zulus. They are not always Zulus. Yes, South Africa has many other tribes and groups. Yes. Now, let's listen to what the minister has to say.
And have people willy-nilly deciding to attack others with no basis of the attack, but based on a sentiment. And this is related to the tribal mobilization that is happening.
Do you hear that? A tribal mobilization that is happening. You just listen to her very carefully, then let's analyze it.
That there's a grouping that wants to mobilize people around a particular tribe. So if you cannot speak that language, then you are deemed a